Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So NC State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to penalties, because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense has the ball for the first time. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments in big games with a lot of people watching. He has stepped up, and he's played his best football from the quarterback position. And, David, I think that's the biggest key now here at the end of the season for him, determining whether or not he can win the trophy.
And we're voters, Jesse, right? That's what we look for. Like, were you big time when your team needed the most?
He's going for a big play downfield. Give him 6. Touchdown, UNC!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Nowaski. Let's talk for a second about NC State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
He'll keep it himself. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Denson. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And he can fill up the hand now with that big man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the air on first down. Heaves it on the run. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Oh, man. Those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive about that.
Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Denson. A little release to the back. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lets it fly. A strike downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Nowaski. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Wants to throw, it's done. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, UNC! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick strike complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll try to sneak it. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, is he delivered. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field, a really mature performance. Lets it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Traylor. Fights off a defender. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Gets it out fast. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Got a little space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Here comes the heat. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Looking downfield, it's Denson. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
With the catch, it's Lott. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Just keep slinging it. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Inside the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Denson. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Red pass, it's complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The pull and throw off the RPO. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. NC State going up tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. NC State with a 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Denson. Got his man downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Absolutely center cut. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. At the 35, he's loose. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Moving away from pressure. Get all you can, then get down with the slide.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Back to throw. It's done. Here's the pressure. Open space at the 25. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Well, you know that every single week this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket.
Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Traylor. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the outside. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
I'm not really sure what the thought process here is, other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. And for some inexplicable reason, he takes a knee. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Handoff to the single running back. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Using his legs, it's Traylor. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. At midfield, he's got room. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dropping back, it's done. Got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bond. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the double. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. And on fourth down, they'll come up and take the knee. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Now the play fake. And he's going to go down at the 1. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Gives it on the option. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. He's been elite in every aspect. He unleashes a long one. Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And on fourth down, they'll come up and take a knee. NC State backed up in its own territory, just looking for some room on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll try to get outside. He's in open space downfield. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is on its way. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about punting.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Leaves it with the running back. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it.